Caspa Narkz, Black House, Murder, Mano, let's go. Okay, now holla if you hear me. Trigger finger itchy. Everywhere I go, I got my Brooklyn niggas with me.
Welcome to Vocab TV, and as always, I'm your host, Mr. Vocab TV Talik. Today we doing something a little different. We're in my hometown, in my old hood, in Flatbush, Brooklyn, at Rhythm Splash. You could come down, get the drink specials, enjoy yourself. Serious spot, and definitely got to big up King Rugs for accommodating us and to the whole Rhythm Splash family. But as you know, sitting to my right, we don't work with this man on numerous occasions, and we got to talk about the situation at hand. One, with you being the artist, the artist in our artist swag section, and two, we in Brooklyn for a reason. That remix, The Brooklyn Boy, is out. Did it real heavy with Mano and Uncle Murder. So we definitely want to talk about the single, but we also want to talk about you collectively as your projects are starting to roll in and things that's moving with Black House Records.
Actually, I just dropped my my first mixtape on Black House Records, Everything or Nothing, that premiered on the blogs, heavy, did its numbers, niggas is feeling it, whatever. And it had a record on there called Brooklyn Boy. So personally, that was my favorite record off there. But what happened was Muscles was like the first single off that mixtape. Then secondly the label's now like, look man, we need another record. And I'm like, yo, Brooklyn Boys, that shit, man. I'm like, I'm from Brooklyn. The Barclays Center is doing a lot of things. It's the Brooklyn Nets, and it's a lot of Brooklyn things that's going on right now. So I'm like, this record is gonna be perfect, but it's missing something. So they're like, no, what you think is missing? I'm like, Uncle Murder and Mano, man, because those are the two Brooklyn MCs that are up and coming right now, and they're at their peaks and they're getting ready to do their things. So reach out to those guys. Murder, he's in the pocket. He deals with one of my boys, so it was easy to reach out to him. My publicist reached out to Mano. He heard the record, he was interested in doing it, so we got him on the record. And then we have a Brooklyn Boy remix that's getting ready to hit the radio wave heavy, my man, heavy.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to touch base on that Brooklyn Boy, because we got to actually see you when I met you actually back at the Black House premiere release and things like that at District 36. You performed Brooklyn Boy, and I was definitely feeling. I mean, everything you spit that night was on fire. But to hear that Brooklyn Boy, knowing that I'm from Brooklyn, and hearing that. And you did the right thing by, like you said, Brooklyn is up and coming, the Nets is coming, and then you got two, solidified MCs from Brooklyn that's on their way up. So, in general, we definitely want to talk about, the move that you're getting ready to make. You going out of state and things like that to do a little tour around and other places to get Black House Records out there and yourself. You want to talk about some of your collective projects that you're working on aside from the mixtape?
Absolutely. July 29th, I will be in South Carolina at the Underground Summer Jam with DJ Prince. I'm definitely going to be performing Brooklyn Boy there. You got to take Brooklyn everywhere we go, man. You know how Brooklynites do, man. We run shit. We go everywhere, we take Brooklyn there with us. So July 29th, Summer Jam Underground with DJ Prince in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and that's where we'll be at, man.
Absolutely. Now let's go a little more in depth to Everything or Nothing. Like you said, the project, I got to listen to everything. Definitely on fire. We know that you put a lot of work into that project. You want to give out some of the artists that you work with on that for some of the folks that may not know?
For the most part, I kept the project solely me. I have two features on there. This kid named Young Bling. He's also from Brooklyn. On the Go Hard record, he sung the hook on that record. Pretty dope, Good little R&B guy coming up, man. Look out for him, Young Bling. I had my fellow Capital Campaign artist, DB8. I had him on the muscle, but he was just on the hook. I just kept people on hooks rather than actually have verses, because since it's my first project on the label and it was gonna be distributed throughout the net and virally, I want it to be just me, where it's just like, alright, niggas know who Caspa Narkz is before I introduce you to my other guys around me. So I kept the record just mostly me. 12 records. I did half of the beats on them, and for the most part it was me on it, man, just doing my thing.
Yeah, speaking of the beats, I was definitely going to touch base on that too. Like, who was you said half of it was you, so you're doing, because the production was crazy on that too. So I wanted to talk about the producers aside from yourself that you work with on that.
Right, I'm definitely moving heavy with these guys called the Elite Producers. Like, I don't know if you guys know about SoundClick, but I've been downloading beats from SoundClick for like the last 8 years. I know niggas is gonna sue me, man. But So I stopped downloading and actually reached out to some of those producers, like the elite producers. One of the guys I work with, Epic the Don, he produced So High with Smoke DZA and Brooklyn Boy remix and original. Who else? Johnny Giuliano, he's another good producer up there. Myself, was it the Trendsetters? Damn, it's a lot of them, man. Like I said, I deal with a lot of guys from SoundCloud, so it's like I'll go check dudes' pages out, run through the beats, see whatever I'm feeling, contact them, you know what I mean, and we handle the business from there. And then if we got more heat, then I continue purchasing, and then we build a relationship, and then I just take it from there, man. So SoundClick is the thing, man. You go to SoundClick, you get some hits off that bitch.
Yeah, absolutely. Artists, I'm pretty sure a lot of artists out there do know about the SoundClick. But you know, like I was saying, we worked with you on numerous occasions. We was at the District 36. We was definitely behind the scenes for that Muscle video, which was crazy. You know, you had the bartenders and things like that, which is crazy. And we was also behind the scenes with yourself and Troy Ave, another Brooklyn night for 8 Clouds of Yum. You know what I mean? So you're doing a lot. I mean, we see the grind going in, but you know, moving into 2013, that's going to be a new year. I mean, the seeds was definitely planted for 2012, but what you got coming up for 2013?
I'm actually getting ready to start a new mixtape. I haven't even started yet. It's just talks now, because now the buzz with Brooklyn Boy remix is getting ready to shoot through the roof. So now they need me to deliver another project. So now I actually started making beats last night for that project. I'm actually interested in working with Nina B on the first record for that mixtape. I met her at a basketball game 2 weeks ago, and I heard her name, and I'm like, who the fuck is this girl? You know what I mean? Like, that's Nina B. I'm like, you know, she got good records, so I think that's the first person. She's also a Brooklynite, man. Niggas gonna hate me for this shit. Like, why you always fuck with Brooklyn niggas? Cause who else, man? Just the first niggas you gotta fuck with. People in your area, man. Support them, they support you. Then you go outside of the country and do whatever the fuck you want. So, I think I'm gonna enlist Nina B for the first record off my following mixtape that's about to drop right now. And that's it. Just working on that mixtape, man. Working on that mixtape.
You mentioned that, you know, Brooklyn Boy, the buzz is definitely off the charts. You know, DJ Suts 1 played it, DJ Self played it. I mean, it's going crazy. So let me ask, any works of you, Mano, and Uncle Murder getting together to do a video for that?
I don't want to say too much, man. You know, because if I'm planning to do that video, man, I'm trying to have like 1,000 people out there. So I don't want to document nothing and the police try to shut us down yet. So look forward to it, but don't look forward to it too much.
I like that answer. Look forward to it, but don't look forward too much, because he's gonna hit you with the surprise on it. But the song is definitely up there. All three of y'all did y'all thing on that. What are we looking for the next release as far as like single wise? Are you gonna do any more remixes off of the mixtape, or are you planning on just going straight forward with something with just you and yourself on it?
Actually, my next goal is what I want to actually accomplish. I actually want to have Fab and Jay on that Brooklyn Boy remix. I mean, you know, it's less likely to happen, but look forward to it. Don't look forward to it. You know, however you want to play it. But if that don't go through, I have another record. It's called Dope. That should be the next record that comes out. So definitely look forward to hearing Dope. That's definitely a dope record. So check that out once it drops. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, yo. So we looking forward for everything for Caspa Narkz. I mean, we've been following you for a while, and the work is definitely speaking for itself, and the list is extensive on all of the things that you're doing. Like moving forward, any plans of getting your own record label after you done being an artist?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Like, I have my eyes on a few guys, man. Right now, already have a first artist, BBA. You know what I mean? He was on the MILF record with me. That's the first guy. But, right now I'm coaching him through the ropes. He gets to see how I go through it, learn from my mistakes, you know what I mean, and achieve what he has to achieve. And like I said, me and Eric will be there to help him out and push him where he needs to go. But outside of BBA, there's another group from Brooklyn called the Max Squad. They're actually from East New York, where I'm from. You know what I mean? I definitely want to work with those guys. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. Max Squad, YouTube them. They got a few records out there. Those guys are definitely hard. So those are the two main focus outside of myself right now. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely want to shout out BBA. Did his thing on that MILF thing, and he wanted the hypest hype man that you'll see out there. He coming to take over that best hype man title from Flavor, you know what I mean? I also want to big up Young Capital. Y'all all definitely doing your thing over there, Young Black House Records and things like that with the project. So, you know what it is with Vocab magazine. Definitely about that beauty, swag, and fashion. So we want to get back. We always talk to you about fashion because, like I said, we always see you. You always got your own style, your own swag about things. You want to talk about your fashion sense and some of the things you like wearing these days?
Actually, man, to be honest with you, I'm not even. From the way I see things is going now, man, people aren't really focused on what they're wearing. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, back in the days, it was like you had to have some Gucci sneakers or some Pradas. Nowadays, niggas is throwing on some Dunks, a pair of fucking new jeans and a white tee, man, and $1,000 fucking hat. You know what I'm saying? It's not no more about people just focusing on the top of the line brands. Like, it's cool to do that, but a lot of independent companies are doing their thing, man. You got Crooks and Castles. You got, what else you got? You got another line called Dope. I just recently crowned those guys out the other day, so that'll work with my record Dope, man. Give me an endorsement deal, man. You can work something out. So you know, it's a lot of up and coming designers that I definitely appreciate what they do. There's a new guy, Meek. He has this clothing line called Owl. You know what I mean? It's like a little Band-Aid, whatever the case is. He do the rhinestones on the jackets and all that crazy stuff. He actually had a B.O.B. rock one of his jackets, and the dude does his thing. So it's more about just doing your own thing, man. Fuck just going to the store, buying the shit off the fucking rack and wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Go make your own shit. Have one of your homeboys design some shit, switch it up, and do whatever you want, man. So that's my fashion sense. I'm not really into the uppity bullshit, man. I just do whatever. Once you look clean cut and you up the par, you good to go, man. Fuck the name brand stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's not about what you're wearing, it's how you rocking it. Everybody got, you got to have some kind of style in order to show that swag and things like that. But we ain't going to take up much more of your time. We got to get ready to make that move out to SC, you know what I mean? Because Vocab magazine will definitely be out there, too, to get all the behind-the-scenes footage and things like that. But, as always, it's your host, Mr. Vocab TV, Caspa Narkz. And like I said, we coming to you live from Rhythm Splash out in Flatbush. Definitely want to big up the Rhythm Splash family and King Rugs for accommodating us and letting us get up in here. You know what I mean? So, as always, beauty, swag, and fashion is our lifestyle. We just want to make it yours. Until next time.
Yeah.